Hello. So, hi Shanta, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to this session and welcome to my channel Meenu English Speaking.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Tell me about yourself, Shanta.
Yeah, sure. My name is Shanta, and I run a YouTube channel by the name English with Shanta. I am from Karnataka. So, by qualification, I am an engineer, but by passion, I am a YouTuber. Um, my hobbies include talking to people, working for my channel, major part of my day. So, other than that, I love watching movies and web series. So, that's pretty much about me.
Okay. Do you love music as well?
Yeah, I do. I love music. I love listening to especially Bollywood music. Yeah.
Okay. I'm also a fan of Bollywood music. Whenever I'm free, I love to walk. And while walking, I love to listen to music. That's my favorite thing, whenever I'm free.
Yeah, I don't know whether that is an advantage or a disadvantage. It has become kind of addiction. Whenever even I'm strolling or taking a walk or cooking or doing something, I want something on, either music or some conversation or some speech, something running in the background.
Yeah, it happens with me also. Whenever my husband, walks inside the home in the evening, music is playing. So wherever I am, music is playing. So,
Ah.
it's like when music is not on, when it is not playing, then he says, Is everything all right?"
So,
Okay.
what kind of music do you like to listen to?
I like to listen to sometimes dance numbers, but most of the times pleasant and beautiful romantic numbers, which are, happy songs. I don't listen to sad songs much.
Yeah, but also it happens that it depends on our mood, right? When
Right,
we are
right.
sad or something, we deliberately search for sad songs, play it, and feel sad about it. But when we are happy, we feel that I don't want to listen to sad songs.
Yes, yes, it does. And when our mood is not good, then we focus on the lyrics. When our mood is good, we just enjoy we enjoy the music. That's it. And we just keep dancing.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, do you want me to introduce myself or you know about me?
I know your name. Actually, before starting my YouTube channel, I used to watch your videos, a couple of them, including conversation and solo videos, where you used to teach grammar, right, with the board, and you used to teach grammar in
Correct,
Hindi.
correct,
So I watched those videos, but
correct.
along the conversational videos, I never found your introduction in them. I just knew
Okay.
your name and your channel name, but I kept looking. I think in the initial days, none of the videos had your introduction. So I knew very little about you. But I think latest I saw your video with Manju ma'am. So there I saw your introduction,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
most of my viewers also know you because when I have conversations with people, many of them tell me that they watch your channel also. And some of them have told me in the comments that, ma'am, please have a session with Shanta, ma'am. That is why I approached you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. It's strange, right? I know you and you know me, but we haven't spoken.
Yeah.
So that's quite weird.
Actually, so many people approach me and so many people approach you that I never thought of approaching anyone. So the other day I was just watching the comments. So I thought these people want me to have a session with Shanta ma'am, Rajni ma'am, Ram. So I thought let me, collaborate with people in my niche. So that is why I contacted you. And this is the first time I approached someone for a conversation. I'm really glad that you are here.
Oh, I'm honored. Thank you.
Yeah. I have also seen a few of your videos, and your videos are also, I really loved your videos. From what I have gathered from there, you are a very simple, introvert, and quiet person. Am I right?
You are 100% right.
Hmm.
That is what I am.
I'm an
What about
outgoing person.
you?
I'm an outgoing person who loves parties, who loves to make new friends, who wants to socialize all the time whenever possible.
Oh, okay. That is, I couldn't make that out after watching your videos.
Okay.
But I think after watching my videos, almost everyone has told that you are calm and composed, you're simple. These points like stand out in my videos. But when I see your videos, I couldn't guess that you would be like social or an extrovert. But that's good to know.
Actually, I have done a few things which I don't believe that I have done. Like once I was in a party, there were some 300 people. I volunteered and I sang on stage.
Ah, Wow, it requires a lot of courage, right? Courage and energy as well. I've seen people who are really energetic, like my mom. She's very energetic, very social. Even though she's not keeping well, she'll make sure that she shows up in all the functions and wherever people call her. She's like desperate to go. Just one word, please come visit us sometime, and immediately she'll get ready. She'll go visit them. I keep wondering, where do you guys get the energy from? Like to go, it requires a lot of energy even to talk to people. How do you do it?
Actually, I think I got it from my mother. My mother will not hesitate to talk to anybody. She will, if I am, hesitant to talk to someone and I'm saying, no, it doesn't look good. I shouldn't say this to him. How should I ask him? She will just pick up the phone and call the person, even if he's a stranger. And she say, I will talk to him. So she is, I mean, so brave, so courageous. Once, my brother, he got extra electricity bill. So my mother went to the electricity department and met everyone, and she got it corrected, which my brother couldn't. So, and now I am also becoming like her. I think it came from her only. So my daughter, she's in college. So she was thinking again and again, should I call this person or not? She had to say something to her teacher, right? I picked up the phone, called her number, and said that she.
Okay, it kind of runs in a cycle, right? After becoming parents, we somewhat change. We
Maybe, yeah.
understand that it is a responsibility now,
Mhm.
because maybe they are not able to do it, and we have to back them. We have
Correct.
to support and talk on their behalf. Maybe because of that motherly thing, most of our nature changes after we
Yes,
become
yes.
parents.
Yeah. Something we couldn't do for ourselves, we would do for our children.
I think we are that kind of generation where our parents were really conservative, and we don't want that thing to run in the family, or we be the same to our children.
Right.
We know the pain point that we went through, so we want to be better
Okay.
at
Okay.
leniency, giving them more freedom.
Yeah, I give them so much freedom.
Mm.
Okay, so you had some restrictions when you were growing up, right?
Right, right.
Okay. So were you not allowed to meet boys or talk to them?
I wasn't even allowed to go out with my girls. Forget
Okay.
the boys, you just go to college, come back home. So the environment was like that. No looking at anybody in the road or anybody else, just go to college, come back home. That is it. That I was like, the family was that conservative.
Okay. College?
The no other clothing, other.
Okay. So your clothes, what
Mhm.
were you saying? Your clothing? Only salwar kameez.
Yeah, only salwar kameez and dupatta. Dupatta was mandatory. Salwar kameez and dupatta to the college, and that is it. I've never worn any other kind of clothes before getting married.
Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Karnataka.
Okay. Was it a rural area
No, it was not a rural area. It was a tier two city. And I even lived in Bangalore for like 3 or 4 years. I
before
completed
marriage?
my pre-university
Mhm.
there. Yeah, when I
So
was in 11th and 12th.
when you lived in Bangalore, you were away from your family, right?
No, no, no. My whole family was in
Okay.
Bangalore.
Okay. Okay.
My dad had shifted with the family. So for 3, 4 years, I lived there. But still, all these thing restrictions and everything was still applicable, no matter where I live.
Mhm. But after marriage, you started wearing whatever you liked or not?
Yeah. Thanks to my husband. He's the total opposite.
Okay. So when did you
He's
get
like,
married?
I got married in 2011.
Okay. So for 14 years, you don't have any restrictions on you, right?
Nothing of that sort.
Thank God now you can wear whatever you want. You can go and you can socialize with your girls.
Yeah, I can, but life changes in different phases of your life. Maybe in your 20s or in your teens, you are very much like friends, go out, enjoy. But after a certain period of time, you kind of become subtle, and your nature turns out to be like that. When you're not allowed to do something, maybe you fight for it, try to do it. But
Hmm.
later, when you get the opportunity, like go do whatever you want, then you feel like, no, it's okay. I lost the interest doing it. It's like that. But if I have friends, I can go meet out, but right now, I think I have lost that fire of hanging out or partying or going out with friends. I don't have it in me anymore.
So after marriage, when you got this freedom, you never went out with your friends?
No, because my husband is my best friend. So I just love being at home, and yeah, home was the best place for me. So a lot of things happened after marriage. We moved to Australia. So obviously I had no friends there. So
Okay.
my husband's friends were my friends. So it used to be more like a family kind of get together type. I no, never went out like just by myself. I want my husband to be with me wherever I go.
Okay. So you went to Australia because of your husband's job?
Right. He studied there and he was also working. So I just went there and joined him.
Okay, okay. My parents were also, they also put so many restrictions, but those were only about boys. So I was allowed to go out with my girlfriends. I used to go out, but I used to go with the group in which boys were also there, but I had to keep it a secret. So that was the restriction, and I had to lie to them all the time. But you never did that. So you followed whatever they said.
Yes, yes. I followed whatever they said because I am, there was a fear in our generation. We always had a lot of fear for our parents. Like, I was really scared of my parents. They would scold or whatever. So I was like very obedient and okay, agreeing to whatever they say. So I used to do that.
So you never bunked classes as well?
Oh no, never bunked classes.
Oh my God, such a simple,
Studious.
obedient, studious child. I have never seen
Mm.
a person like you. I was also a studious child. I used to score very well in school and college, but I used to go out with my friends every day, sometimes after classes, sometimes after bunking the classes. But I used to go out so much that after first year, when I got very good grades, all the children in my class were saying, "Oh, Meenu studies also." They thought that I just roam around.
No, no, no. I was studious as well, and most of my life revolved around only studying. No other extracurricular activities or sports or whatever. It was just study, study, studies. So
Okay.
yeah.
No, I was an athlete. I used to participate in races, 1.5 kilometer race, 800-meter race, from classes 6 to classes 10. Do you regret that you never bunked classes, never went out with boys and girls? Do you regret that? Because that time is never going to come back. Tell me honestly.
I don't consider it as regret. Regret is something that was in your hands and you didn't do it. Then you can regret about it. But this is a situation where I was made to do or not do things. So it you kind of end up playing the blame game. I was not allowed to do this, that, trying to sympathize yourself. Yeah, I do feel it sometimes that I wasn't allowed to have a lot of friends or talk over the phone, like what other girls used to do of my age. I didn't do that, but it's okay. Whatever was whatever wishes I had, I got to complete them after getting married. So I don't blame anybody now. I'm satisfied.
Mhm. So, because of that, now you are giving so much freedom to your kids.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure because they're still young, very young. They're 10 and 5. So I think the topic about freedom and things come once they
Yeah,
enter into adulthood or when they're
correct.
into teenage. I
Mhm.
don't know what kind of a mother I'm going to be at that phase of their lives. But for now, I'm a bit pushy, like be independent. I train my daughter like that. Be independent, take your own decisions. But she's too clingy. She asks me for everything, even for eating food, eating snacks, and like minimum 50 times she would be like, Mommy, 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 whole day. I don't want that. I'm telling her, like, you be independent, take decisions for yourself. I know it's too
Okay.
early, but
Yeah.
I'm just training her, yeah.
So your daughter eats herself or you have to push her?
Ah, no, both of them eat by themselves.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. So tell me, did you have struggles when you were learning English or it was a smooth journey for you?
Actually, I did not consider learning this language as something as learning a language.
Mhm.
It came naturally to me because I went to an English medium school. There, we were forced to talk the language, and I had a general liking towards it. I don't know why. And also, my dad also had a liking, and as I told you, they were realistic. He wanted that we be a bit sophisticated and well groomed. So, English plays a major role to make you that, right? So, he would
Correct.
always tell us to talk in English, behave in a certain way, be dignified. So, like that, it came naturally to me, and I would never consider it as a struggle. But when we went to Australia, I would hesitate because
Mhm.
people at Subway or immigration, obviously, they were native speakers. So, though my English was good, I somehow felt I lacked confidence. Also, that aspect where you were not allowed to talk to boys makes you feel very weird when you are surrounded with them, or when you're close to them. You don't know how you should behave with them. So
Correct.
that was a hindrance for me. Maybe confidence, but English was never a struggle.
Okay. You were not used to talking to boys as well, no? So there were two things, not just the accent, but the fact that you had to talk to males.
Yeah, because it was considered a sin. Then talk to them and be casual with them. I didn't know how you can be casual with boys, or how you can talk, how your body language has to be. So that was a confusion for me, but the language was okay.
So while you were in school, you never talked to boys inside the class also?
I was in an all girls school
Okay,
from my
okay,
high
okay.
school.
Okay. They put you in a girls'
Even
school.
PU was,
Okay.
yeah, even
So there
PUC
were
I was with girls.
no,
Yeah,
there was no chance that you could talk to boys. So your parents ensured that
yeah.
you would never make any boyfriends, huh?
But
Okay.
in my engineering, so it is inevitable, right? It will be co-ed. So there, I think I started talking, but not in a level of being comfortable with them, because I knew I cannot make friends with them. So I try to restrict myself. Yeah.
I feel like, males and females, they both make up the society. So having just boys' school or having just girls' school is not a good idea because you are keeping yourself away from half of the society. So those girls who stay away from boys for all their school life, always, they have problems dealing with boys later. And same happens with boys. The boys who have studied in just boys' school, they are more crazy about girls. So it's difficult for them to be able to talk to them as a normal person. So I have been in
Hmm.
co-ed all my life. So it was very natural for me to be friends with them, talk to anybody. So there are so many people, your relatives also, your Jiju and all that. If you are not okay, then it is difficult to talk to them also.
You're exactly right, because I'm the live example of that. Even after you've grown up and you're married, even then you feel it really comfortable. No, I mean, uncomfortable being around maybe your father-in-law or your relatives.
Yeah.
You just feel like, maintain a distance from me. You have that kind of attitude all your life because you've been practicing it for so long. And
Yes.
also, there's another point that the Indian society is such that parents are worried for their girls, right? So maybe that is one thing why they want to keep girls away from boys. It's better be safe than sorry. So that angle is also there why parents behave in a certain way.
That angle is there, but I have heard that girls in girls' colleges are so crazy about boys that boys, if even they pass from there, they would whistle and just, try to harass them. So why create so much craze of boys, and those boys are too crazy for girls who are in boys' school. So I think it backfires instead of helping.
Might be true. Yeah, I've been in a situation myself, so I can talk about this. But I also used to look at my friends who were like really comfortable mingling with boys, touching them or laughing with them, which I was like, it was imaginary world for me because I was not
Okay.
used to doing all of that. Then
Mhm.
I felt like, wow, they are so comfortable. They are just behaving like they are talking to a girl. So I never
Yeah.
had that opportunity, and I cannot comment about how it feels to be like that, but I felt nice. Like they're casual, so I wish I was like them. But too
Yes.
late.
I had a group in college so where, there were 6, 7 boys and 2, 3 girls. We were so comfortable with them as if we were talking to our cousins, our, brothers and sisters. So being that close, being that comfortable is not easy. If you are away from them in school life, that is a long period.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
what are your plans for the day?
Today I am going to my brother's 25th marriage anniversary. Yeah. So there's a big party in the evening.
Wow, that's nice. So, you're all gearing up? Is it your own brother?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, 25th. Oh, how long has it been that you are married?
I have completed 26 years of marriage.
Oh my goodness, long time, 26 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he got married 1 year later. So that is why he completed 25 years today. And we completed 26 years a day before yesterday.
Oh, right. Okay.
And
So, is it also a tradition at your end that girls get married off earlier compared to boys,
no, no, no.
no matter what
I
gender?
got married when I was 24. My brother got married when he was 23.
Earlier than you. So are you the elder one?
Yes, I am the elder one.
But in our case, it is that, even if it is a younger sister, girls have to be married first. And then boys will get married. I have an elder brother, but he had to wait till I got married. And
Okay.
then they got him married.
Mhm. Okay. So what are your plans? You have another session at 3:15?
Yeah, 3:15, I have another session. Plans for today, nothing. Like, I have a boring life and I'm happy with it. So it is just my kids are going to come back from school and they're going to share their stories. That's my day.
So what time do they come back home?
They come around 4.
Okay, they come around 4. That is why you are comfortably having sessions. Because when children come, there is so much noise in the house and they keep calling mummy, mummy, then you can't do anything.
Exactly, yeah. But now they're like, if you give them screen, they'll sit and watch. But somehow I feel guilty that they are there and I'm doing my thing and not attending to them. I love being around them.
Yeah, screens have become the babysitter for children these days, which is so sad.